Good evening, everybody. Welcome to your emergency meeting at Manchester United, where in tonight's show I am going to react into the Bald Rules press conference. Now, obviously, this was done yesterday, which I had no idea he was doing it yesterday. I thought it was always Fridays he did it, so this is why I'm reacting to it today. While you are watching live, make sure you're liking, sharing, subscribing to this channel. You want to see plenty of Manchester United content as I do previews, match reactions, player ratings, and all that good stuff. So if that's your sort of thing, please hit the subscribe button and please subscribe to my football channel as well. Link is pinned on top of the live chat. On that channel, I talk about loads of different football teams. So, right, let's get started with what the Bald Rules said. Here we go. Bald Rules confirms Shaw is a major doubt for FA Cup final. Well, we already knew this already, but let's see what he had to say. Luke is more complicated in this moment. Let's say it's less of a chance he will make it, but still very small chance. He had a setback. Now we have to find out how far it is. Yeah, he's not going to feature. He's not featured all most of the season. Let's have it right here, yeah? So I can't see him playing at all. Ball's ruled on Varane and Lindelof. We're working to bring both. We're working to bring back. Lissandro Martinez had a good session now as well. Pitch like Rafael Varane, Hector Lindelof. We will have to see how far they are on Sunday. Tomorrow we're off. Saturday we have training. Balls rolled. Maguire will be ready for FA Cup semi-final. Harry Maguire has a fair chance that he will be playable. Balls rolled addresses number 10 incident with fan before Newcastle fixture. I saw yesterday, I felt the fans, they were all very positive about the mood, spirit, and imbalance in the stadium. That is very good, and it shows a strong bond between the team and the fans. Yeah, whatever. What a load of waffle that is. A load of PR bollocks. Balls ruled on the prospects of VAR being scrapped. I don't think there's a way back. In principle, it makes football more fair, but we have problems. We have to make improvements. Don't really know what to say about that one. The balls ruled on the confidence United youngsters will gain from Newcastle win. Confidence is a great thing. The season we almost didn't get the turning point. Now we can make a step through. I remember in the Arsenal game and in the 87th minute, I thought we won it. They could have given us a big lift in the team. We never got this, but a game like yesterday will help us, especially the young players, will give us a lot of confidence. I mean, it's good that younger players are coming on to the team, but yeah, that's it. That's pretty much all the press conference from yesterday. So, what do I make out of that? Well, I'm not surprised about Luke Shaw, to be honest, because he's hardly played this season. So, to me, that's no big surprise whatsoever. So, let's just wait and see if he's fit enough. But Lindelof and Martinez, it'd be interesting to see if Martinez starts. Obviously, he came on as a sub the other day against Newcastle, which was a positive. So, but what a load of waffle this manager talks about. Absolute PR rubbish. This is why I'm not a fan of him. But he's got you to cup final, Mr. Joshy J. You got to be happy about that. While it's good we're in the cup final and that, fans should not forget this is literally our worst Premier League season ever. It's been absolutely shambolic. I've never known it so bad in the Premier League for us this season. It's honestly, wow, we're currently in 8th, and at the moment we're not in a European position, which is absolutely insane. But it's what United deserve, I'm afraid. We've not been good enough. We've been nowhere near good enough. Half the time this season, at the beginning and midway through the season, we were actually getting over the line in matches what we should have lost. But now we stopped getting over the line. It's like fans can no longer use that as an excuse, saying, "Oh, we're getting over the line. You must back the manager. You must see a bit of positives." It's like, no, get in the bin. Yeah, seriously. It's like this manager is literally the worst manager we've ever had. It's his attitude towards the players. It's his pragmatic football. But it doesn't matter if you're pragmatic, Mr. Joshy J, as long as he gets the job done. It's like, seriously, that's not the Manchester United way. But you haven't had the players this season to play attacking football, Mr. Joshy J. Again, excuses, excuses. Have you seen other managers change their style of play? No, they haven't. Klopp hasn't, Pep hasn't, neither's Eddie Howe. And no doubt about it, you have to say the football has got a lot worse ever since we won the Carabao Cup last season. Let's have it right here, yeah? Let's absolutely have it right. It's been nowhere near good enough. The players do not get on well with this manager. The press and media can try and brush it under the carpet all they like, but I know for sure these players are not behind the manager because he falls out with too many players, and that's just unsettling for the players. And as a manager, you're literally in the gutter. That happens if players go out on the manager. But you see, if he's been a bit of a bully to the players, I can understand why they down tools. But player power is a disgrace, Mr. Joshy J. Yes, I know it's a disgrace. But I can see why they gave up on this manager, because literally there's no relationship, and the football this season has been absolutely useless. Every press conference you hear is him talking absolute rubbish, blaming the injuries, criticising the fans because we criticise the ball's ruled. It's like, just get here, rest, yeah? Let us fans have a say what we think of you. You're clearly not good enough, so it's like you got to leave us fans alone, yeah? We have every right to have your opinion, like when you have your opinion as well. But who are you going to bring in, Mr. Joshy J? He sacked the ball's ruled. There's plenty top managers out there. Go and get an Angelotti, a Hansi Flick, someone like that, an elite manager who knows about Manchester United's football club. Let's have it right here, yeah? Who knows about the football team? Not just bringing in a unwanted manager, say like Waistcoat Fraud or the fraudulent Wolverine, Roberto De Zerbi. It's like many fans want Roberto De Zerbi, which I'd love to know why, because to me, he's not ready to step it up and manage a top level football club yet. Let's have it right here, yeah? It's like he will make so many mistakes. But you're ruling him out already, Mr. Joshy G. Well, he hasn't even been considered for the job. It's because I've seen him for Brighton, Hove, Albion this season, and he's nowhere near good enough for Roberto De Zerbi this season. But you got Brighton into Europe, Mr. Joshy J. It's like enough with the excuses, yeah? Honestly, jarring. Absolutely jarring. But whoever we bring in, we got to get it right, because Waistcoat Fraud, Gareth Southgate, there's no way he would be able to manage Manchester United, because he would play pragmatic football like what the ball's ruled does. So that's a no for me as well to have Gareth Southgate. It's like, wow, why are we even considering him? It's a joke and a disgrace, because he's not won anything with England. So let's have it right here. And obviously, his football is quite pragmatic as well. So he wouldn't suit Manchester United's foundation and culture and the heritage of Manchester United. because the heritage of Manchester United, we are meant to be an attacking side, but this season we've not played attacking football, which I'd love to know why. But it's the injury, Sister Joshy Jane. This is why you've been pragmatic this season. It's like I'd love to know how many times the Bulls rule has used injuries as an excuse this season. I'd love to know. I've lost count. Yes, I'm thankful he's got us another cup final. He's got us to three finals altogether, and obviously there's a possibility we could win the trophy, but we won't because Man City are too good, and obviously they are an elite football club. If you were asked right now which two football teams were elite, you have to say Real Madrid and Man City are the two who are the most elite. Let's have it right here, yeah? Both of them set the standards every year. They both set the bar high. Why can't other football clubs do that? Why has our football club become such a PR football club? I'd love to know why. Shall I tell you why? Because the social media and these PR channels have absolutely infested so many mutants into our fan base. It's unbelievable. And it's like fans actually have higher standards than Manchester United and what they do to their own football clubs, rival fans. Rival fans saying, oh, give Ten Hag time, Ten Hag in, Ten Hag in. Why don't you focus on your own club, yeah? Start talking about your own football club instead of you rival fans keep talking about our football club. You leave us to support our own football club. I mean, there's quite a few fans who still back this manager, but I no longer back this manager. I've not been backing him ever since we got knocked out in the Carabao Cup in November or October, whenever it was. That is when I turned to the Bulls ruled out, and I've not looked back ever since, because I know for sure that it was going to get absolutely peak for the rest of the season. I warned fans that the start of this season, before the season started, about 4 weeks before, I warned fans that this was going to get absolutely peak. Hi, mates. Come on, the Alex. Oh, good evening to you, Ashley. How are you doing, mate? Thank you for joining me this evening. Great to have someone in the live chat. You are watching live. Why don't you have your say on what the situation is? But to me, it's absolutely ridiculous how much PR bollocks has been put into this football club recently. I'm sick and tired of it. And it's like rival fans are more worried about Manchester United than their own football club. As Lee Gunner says, why don't you leave? It's like, how many times do fans talk about Arsenal? It's like all these content creators going, oh, Arsenal's scary. Oh, Arsenal, the best team in the world, and that. It's like, you know that they're doing it all for clicks and views. Why has hardly anyone done any videos saying, oh, Man City is scary? Not only are they scary, they are elite as well, but people won't do that because they won't get the same views and attraction. So it's like, why? I also like United. Oh, that's cool, Ashley. I'm good. I'm going Wembley on Sunday. Who you watching, mate? Let me know down below who you're watching, because that's very interesting. If you're new to my channel, make sure you are subscribing to this channel, as I do Manchester United content. You know, I do previews, match reactions, player ratings, and also emergency meetings as well. So if that's your sort of thing, please hit the subscribe button, and please subscribe to my football channel as well. Link is pinned on top of the live chats. On that channel, I talk about loads of different football teams. Like this week, I dropped a video of me talk about rivals, supporting rival teams is so wrong. Like Tottenham fans supporting Man City and Arsenal fans supporting Tottenham. Oh, crew, nice, because you're in League One or League Two playoff final. I hope you have a good time at Wembley stadium, I really do. But it's like it makes me laugh how other rival fans hold more higher standards to Manchester United than what they do to their own football club. It's like this PR YouTuber, Mark Goldfish, is literally trying to tell some Manchester United fans how to support their football club. But it's not going to work with me. Nobody can ever tell me how to support my own football club. Think how many years people have been watching Manchester United, and these PR YouTubers are trying to tell us how to support our own football club. It's not happening. Not with me. Get in the bin, yeah? Seriously, get in the bin if you think you can tell me how to support my own football club. Because I just want what's best for my football club. I've been a fan of football for nearly 25 years now. Started supporting Manchester United in the late 90s, and I know for sure the way the football club scene ran, by the Glazers, by failed managers brought in, failed businessmen. Oh, good evening to you, Brian CFC. How are you doing, mate? Good to see you on here. And I'm going to make you mod on here, okay? You can be moderator on here as well. Standard moderator. Bosh, there we go. You're now mod on this channel, mate. Good evening to you, by the way. I enjoyed Michael.Chelsea FC stream last night. That was absolutely gold. I watched it from start to finish. He absolutely landed the minerals for Chelsea. Landed on the mouth breathers in your fan base. Absolutely. It just makes you laugh how many people have actually defended this manager this season. Why they defended this manager? To me, he is our worst manager ever, and the Premier League position proves it. We're currently in 8th position. If we finish in that position on Sunday, it's literally our worst ever finish in the Premier League. That's actually right here, yeah? So that's another reason why he should get sacked. Baba Bay may win the FA Cup, Mr. Joshy J. Even if he does, I still want him to be gone, because if we keep him on, then next season it will get even more peak for Manchester United. And I tell you what, if he's still here, he will get sacked in September or October. Mark my words. What happens if the players down tools on him next season? Our season is literally in the bin even before it started. So I don't understand why so many football fans are giving this manager a free pass. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. But why are you blaming the manager on everything, Mr. Joshy J? I'm not blaming the manager on everything, okay? Half these players need to take big responsibility. They've been an absolute disgrace and an embarrassment this season. None of them should be given a free pass. There's only a couple who should be given a free pass, and that's Kobe Mainu and Forson. You know, he tries as well, Forson, and also Ahmad Diallo as well. They're the ones who should be given a free pass, but the rest of them have been an absolute disgrace, and it makes you wonder why so many fans are defending this manager instead of the players. Why don't you call out the players as well? Number 10 fanboys, call out your player, yeah? Say that you're not happy with his performance this season, because I'm certainly not happy with number 10's performance. He's been an absolute embarrassment this season. But he scored loads of goals last season, Mr. Joshy J. And what? And what? Yeah? Simply not been good enough this season, number 10 at my football club. So get him in the bin. Just get him out of here, yeah? He's the face of Manchester, Mr. Joshy J. He won't leave the football club. That's up to the football club. The football club needs to get ruthless and say, right, you're no longer good enough in this football club. You're not putting your heart and soul into the football club. When you play for Manchester United, you're meant to be giving it everything for that badge, but it's clear as day he is too focused on his charity work instead of playing football. If he could do both, I wouldn't have a problem with it. But as he isn't able to do both, it's like we seriously need to get rid of him. But he's done good for the community, Mr. Joshy J. Again, excuse me, an excuse. Enough with all the excuses, yeah. Call it out, like what I do. Because I'm no brown envelope. I will carry on calling out my football club. Should I tell you why? Because I care about my football club. A fan who's been watching them since the late 90s. All I want is what's best for my football club. And the way we've been run this last decade or so is an absolute disgrace. A joke and a disgrace, man. I feel embarrassed. This football club is a joke at times. Just makes up the numbers. Have not had standards. Where me, I have standards, but this football club has not had standards. Real Madrid, why can't we be like Real Madrid, an elite club? Man City, who are elite, but they have 115 charges, Mr. Joshy J. Does anyone know that yet? It's like, if they have 115 charges, if they're found guilty, relegate them. But to me, I reckon it's all a PR stint because Agon is just jealous of Man City's success. Like, what fans were when we had Sir Alex Ferguson, they were jealous of our success. Man City are elite. So it's like fans just need to get off in their back, yeah? Why don't you worry about your own football club instead of worrying about Man City all the time? Dear me, just respect what they've done as a football club. They set the standards high every year, and so does Real Madrid as well. And I can't wait to the Champions League final. Hopefully, another UCL is on the way for Real Madrid. I've always had a soft spot for Real Madrid because of David Beckham and Cristiano Ronaldo playing for them. And I can't wait for Mbappe to go there next season. I really can't. Literally robbing your club, bruv. Yep, absolutely. The fact he stuck his neck out for that Anthony. I agree, completely agree. Absolutely. And some interesting information's come out this week about 21, a player who I named 21, Anthony De Silva, or De Santos, whatever you say his name, but I know he's called Anthony. He's come out and talked about his personal life and that, and fair play, respect. A player who I've been calling 21 because he's been doing my head in. Unfortunately, he's been through a lot, and I never realised he's been through so much. So now it makes me feel bad that I call him in 21 because I never realised he went through that. My goodness, he's unbelievable. Though we shall not name 21. But yeah, I've been calling him 21 all season. Like 21, I've called Anthony. Number 10, I've called Marcus Rashford because sick and tired of mentioning his name. So I just name him number 10. And also, yeah, but who else? Oh, yeah, the captain, number 8, Bruno, because sometimes he gets on my nerves. So sometimes I just call him number 8. But there's rumours he could be off to Bayern Munich. Would we miss Bruno who went to Bayern Munich? I think some ways, yes. But in some ways, if we find a good replacement, I reckon we'll be fine. But it just goes to show that we've kind of missed him in the starting lineup. When he was out injured, we really missed his creative play because Manchester United, the problem is we lack in creativity. This is why we need a decent backup forward to Rasmus Højlund. You cannot keep having Rasmus Højlund up front. He needs some help and support. He's not always been given the surface. So you had a good backup striker where he can learn experience off of, and who knows, next season he may do even better. And I reckon if you give him another season, let's wait and see what he does. Let's see if he can prove himself next season. If he can't, get him in the bin. It's as simple as that. Good evening to you, top How you doing, mate? Thank you for joining me this evening. What do you make out of the Manchester United in the Premier League this season? Because to me, this has been our worst season ever in the Premier League. And on Monday, when I do an emergency meeting, I'm going to be looking at all of the results from the Premier League this season and giving an assessment on match performances and that. So, yeah, and there's going to be very damning assessments because half the time we've been poor this season. I'm good. Hope you're well. Yeah, I'm great, thank you. But it's absolutely madness how much PR is in football these days. Worst season in my lifetime. Raniak was right about open heart surgery needing done. It makes me laugh, right? Because he got absolutely hammered for that. And so did Cristiano Ronaldo when he called down the football club, when he did that interview to Piers Morgan. How many people were on his back and actually defending the football club and this manager? Shocking, honestly. It's like he was spot on. He said the roof was leaking at Old Trafford. I mean, look at what happened last Sunday. That's an absolute embarrassment. We're meant to be an elite football club, and you can't even maintain a historic stadium. Get out here, man. Seriously. What are we doing here, yeah? It's absolutely pathetic. Them Glazers should hang their heads in shame, yeah? Hang your heads in shame. Why do you let our beautiful stadium get rotten to the core? You're are a disgrace, an embarrassment and a disgrace, because you're more focused on Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's why your American football team, dear me, embarrassing. I've never known such coward owners in all my life at Manchester United. I mean, when the Edwards family owns them, we were never in financial trouble. The amount of money they've taken out in the football club as well, and we're still in massive amount of debt thanks to the Glazers. Ineos better sorting this out, but unfortunately, with Ineos, they're only investors, so they can only have so much to say. Unfortunately, the Glazers still have majority to say in this football club, sadly. I went to Old Trafford for the first time in the late 90s. It was the best ground in Britain. Now it's the worst in the Premier League. I agree. It's because it's so outdated, and even the bit where you get food and drinks inside the stadium bit, that is so outdated, man. It's about time they upgraded that. Why on earth has the Glazers not been upgrading Old Trafford? I'd love to know why. I don't agree on the criticism of Razas. He's a kid. I hope his sake you get him some help up top. Exactly what I said, Brian.cfc. That's exactly my point. You know, I still believe he needs to be doing a little bit better, helping himself a bit more. But the lack of service is shocking. That's why I'm saying he needs a backup forward. Because if he get a backup forward, he can learn off the backup forward, and hopefully next season he'll be even better. But yeah, it's crazy how bad things got at Manchester United. I mean, the situation isn't great at Chelsea, but you can tell how bad we've been this season. If Chelsea are now above us, no disrespect to Chelsea, but for the standards of Manchester United Football Club, we shouldn't have let them overtake us. But now we have. But we've got what we deserved, honestly. Absolutely got what we deserved. So I'm not complaining, honestly, because I warned fans before the start of this season it was going to be peak. I said Mason Mount would be a flop, and look at what's happened. He's been an absolute flop. I said we wouldn't get top four. Guess what's happened? We haven't got top four. So a lot of things I predicted this season, I have got absolutely spot on. Alarm bells were ringing for me near the end of last season when the team took their foot off the gas and we were not playing very well. Both our clubs are a shambles. I agree with you, Brian CFC. Completely agree. In the early 2000s and like mid 2000s, both teams were still in title races, but now nowhere near a title race, both teams. Yeah, it's like how the mighty fall them, mate. Honestly, never thought it was possible a few years back that United and Chelsea would be such an embarrassment. Unreal. I know, Tom, it's crazy, man. Honestly, but it's what happens when you have absolute clowns in charge in the football club who've not cared about the football club. What we are to the Glazers is we're just a collateral. So what they'll do is they'll take money out in the football club to help their other businesses and put into Tampa Bay Buccaneers, their American football team. It's like, why don't you get out of here, yeah? Instead of putting it into Tampa Bay Buccaneers, why don't you sell us completely? Sell us to Sir Jim. Let Ineos take 100% ownership. Get yourself out of here and just focus on your bloody American football team, yeah? Sick and tired of these owners thinking they can get away with it. What are we doing here, man? How have we let it get so bad at Manchester United? I'd love to know, because this is nowhere near the same football club I've fallen in love with in the late 90s. Yes, the badge is still the same and that, but I've never known it this bad. Now we're on course to finishing our worst ever season in the Premier League. We've never finished lower than 6th or 7th. We're currently in 8th, which, like I said at the start, it's not even a UEFA Conference League position. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. But there you go. It is what it is. American owners' culture clashing big time. I completely agree, Brian CFC. You're spot on, mate. I mean, look at Clown Lake. Look at what they've done to your football club in the season 18 months. It's just not sustainable. It really isn't. Facts, borrowing money to buy Tom Brady was criminal. Yep, 100%. 100%. Tom, decline started under the Glazers when we let Ronaldo and Tevez and replaced them with Michael Owen, Antonio Valencia, Rooney. Got stick for wanting to leave them then, but he was absolutely right. Yeah, he was. Absolutely. It's like our football club started going downhill, as you say, when we sold Cristiano Ronaldo to Real Madrid and letting Tevez go. Well, we never owned Tevez, unfortunately, so we didn't really have a say on that. But I agree, it's been a shambles. I say it's been a shambles ever since Sir Alex Ferguson's left. Ever since he's gone, we've just not been the same, have we? Let's have it right here. As a proud fan, I've watched us win so many Premier League titles, a few Carabao Cups or League Cups, whatever you want to call it, Community Shields, etc. I watched us win that UEFA Champions League in 2008. I mean, what a match that was, where we beat Chelsea on the penalty shootout. We got to final again in 2009, but we lost to Barcelona when Pep Guardiola was manager and when Messi was at Barcelona. Then we lost again in 2011 to Barcelona. Oh dear me. It's like that Barcelona team was so good. It's like we had no chance competing with them because that team was so good. And Pep just knew how to stop us. Slippy JT, John Terry. Sir Alex Ferguson is a legend, but the transfers in his last 2 or 3 seasons were shocking. I don't think we ever recovered from that. I mean, we weren't great, were we? The year we last won the Premier League title. You have to thank Robin Van Persie that season why we won the Premier League title. It's because Man City were poor. They didn't really strengthen their squad after Aguero scored that goal, what broke all us Manchester United fans' hearts. Man City went wrong that season, so we bought in Van Persie, and because of him, We literally won the league title that season, but we've been nowhere near a title race ever since. I mean, fair enough to Mourinho and Ollie, right? They got us to finish in second, but it's no good finishing second if you're going to finish about 18 or 19 points behind Man City. Let's have it right here, yeah? And at the end of the season, you only have a successful season if you win a trophy. If we somehow miraculously win the FA Cup, then we've had a better season than what Arsenal have had, because they're going to end up empty handed, unfortunately. Let's have it right here, yeah? Absolutely. Because Man City will not be slipping up on the final day. I'll be shocked if they did, though, but not happening because they have the mentality. They've been in this situation so many times. They know how to get over the line, and unfortunately for Arsenal, they're going to suffer the same as what Liverpool suffered, where Liverpool missed out on a few Premier League titles because Man City pipped them by a point or two. So, I mean, that season was unbelievable. Let's have it right here, where Liverpool finished on 97 points and Man City finished on 98. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Rumour has it RVP was a quick fix over signing Lewandowski instead. Oh, that's very interesting. Obviously, we signed Ramel Falcao. What a flop he was, honestly. That's one of our worst signings ever. I had high hopes for Falcao, I really did. Di Maria, what a flop he was as well. Honestly, what were we doing bringing in them players? We saw that they're good in that La Liga or whatever, but they came to Manchester United and they were absolutely terrible. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. Fanal signings were awful, 100% off. I agree with you, mate. They were awful. I mean, what on earth bringing in so many failed players? Not just him, you know. It's like the ball troll says, "Oh, I can be back. So I've not been given the right players. I wanted to bring in Harry Kane." Maybe we did want to bring in Harry Kane, but unfortunately, the Glazers weren't going to give him all that money. Fano and ball trolls, Dutch things, laugh out loud. Yeah, I know. Let's not forget about Memphis Depay, terrible. Oh yeah, how can you forget him? He was bad, man. He was terrible. So was Alexis Sanchez as well. Let's hang it right here. Alexis Sanchez was terrible. I had high hopes of him when we signed him from Arsenal, but he was absolutely terrible at Manchester United. To me, the worst signing ever, Alexis Sanchez. We signed some bad players. He's got to be up there as the worst ever, in my opinion. Big up Mr. Joshy J. It's going to be an emotional weekend saying goodbye to Emma Hayes and Thiago Silva. Completely green here, Michael Chelsea FC. I mean, it's a very sad time for the WSL this weekend, saying goodbye to Emma Hayes. And obviously, Chelsea women are playing Man United women at Old Trafford tomorrow, which Man United women have won the FA Cup. So Man United women may be on the beach, and Chelsea women may get a hatful of goals and pick Man City women to the title on goal difference, which I think they will do anyway, because if they get an early lead in Chelsea women, I think it will give them confidence. Interesting that Sanchez, Darmian, and Mkhitaryan all much better at Inter. Either Serie A is poor or United ruins them. To me, I reckon we must have ruined their careers, mate. Let's hang it right here, yeah? Because why have they done so much better in them countries rather than Manchester United? It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. But it's like, not only has it been poor signings why we've been in the gutter, Ed Woodward as well. I mean, why on earth did we have him as chairman? He was a good businessman bringing in sponsorship and that, but who cares about sponsorship? I care about things that are happening on the pitch, and clearly Ed Woodward didn't have a bloody clue how to run the football club. So I'm glad he's gone, and I'm glad Richard Arnold is gone as well, because he was absolutely terrible. And hopefully Manchester United can still bring in Dan Ashworth as well. We've already bought in Jason Wilcox from Southampton, and we've bought in Omar Breeder from Man City as well. Too bad Alexis Sanchez spent his legs on those bum Goonies. Oh yeah, and the Gunners at Arsenal. It is to believe that Angel Di Maria wanted to sign for PSG, but Man United were the only team that puts in the bid at the time. Of course, signs for PSG 1 year later. Oh, so that makes you wonder why he wasn't to train then, because he never wanted to go to Manchester United. If that's true, then completely get why he downed the tools, but he will go down as a flop signing. I mean, my logic is, why on earth did we let go of David De Gea for? I never understand what was the common logic in letting that goalkeeper go. He was such a good player for 11 years, got us out of jail so many times, and we released David De Gea. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. And he's still without a football club. How on earth is that right? David De Gea should have a football club. But unfortunately, he's been left on the sidelines for about nearly a year now. So if he does come back into football, he's going to be so rusty. And can I really say Andre Onana has been a big upgrade? Absolutely not. I don't think he's been a big upgrade at all. If anything, he's made some horrific mistakes. He's improved a little bit as the season's gone on, but he's still making errors, honestly. He needs to sort that out next season, otherwise we need to bin him off, honestly. Crazy, absolutely crazy to let a Golden Glove winner go for absolutely no reason whatsoever. But David De Gea was making mistakes as well, Mr. Joshy J. Yes, he was, but not as many mistakes as what Andre Onana's made this season. Logic was Onana was helped turn the United into possession-based team, playing out on the back, just to get to see he can't save any shots. I mean, that's a good point. That's why we bought him in, because so many teams want to play from the back. I have no idea why. To me, it's a risky game playing from the back, because as soon as you make a mistake, that's it. The opposition are on you faster than before you say, but. It's as simple as that. Surprised that Alexis Sanchez is still playing in Europe for Inter Milan. Can't imagine he would be playing that much now. Yeah, it's crazy, Michael Chelsea FC. Absolutely crazy. I mean, but there you go. It is what it is. Big up, General. Michael Chelsea FC. I see you use that word a lot in Johnny Mineral's stream as well. This is a chance! This is a chance! Big up, Johnny Minerals, yeah? Big up to you. And big up to Lee Gunner as well, another football fan who says it how it is. I watch Lee Gunner a lot. Shall I tell you why? Because he just says it how it is. He lands the Minerals for Arsenal, and he was absolutely mudding them Arsenal and Tottenham fans. Like, Tottenham fans supporting Man City and Arsenal fans supporting Tottenham, absolutely mudding them, because 14th of May 2024 will go down as a dark day where both the North London rivals became North London United. Then fans can no longer call it a North London derby. Now it being the Together derby, as Lee Gunner says, apart from the real ones who know about the Arsenal and Spurs rivalry. It's pathetic. It really is. And on my football channel, I did a rant about it because it needed calling out because, I'm a Manchester United fan, and if Liverpool were in a position to help us win a Premier League title, there is absolutely no way I would support Liverpool, not even for a couple of hours. I'm much stronger they lost the game right than help us win a league title, because why should we have to rely on our arch rivals to help us get over the finish line? I'm not sure when they lost. It's as simple as that. But why are you saying that if your arch enemies could help you win the league, Mr. Joshy J? It's absolutely ridiculous. And any football fan who does that, oh my goodness, get out of our fan base, yeah? Absolutely gets right out. Truth be told, the only time I cheered on Man City is when they've played Liverpool, when they've been in a title fight with Liverpool, because Man City are less in the evils than what Liverpool are. Man City never used to be our big rivals until obviously they were taken over. Those clubs mudded themselves over time, Mr. Joshy J. Absolutely, mate. I couldn't agree more. But it's like one thing's for sure. I am thankful at Man City why we still hold the most domestic titles. They stopped Liverpool winning about 3 or 4 other titles. So fair play to them, yeah. They are the reason why we still remain the most unconvinced. Some missed on purpose. He never misses those. I mean, maybe Josh, who knows? You got the same name as me, by the way, because my real name is Josh as well. If you're new to my channel, make sure you're liking, sharing, subscribing to this channel, as I do plenty Manchester United content. I do match previews, I do match reactions, player ratings, emergency meetings as well. If that's your sort of thing, hit the subscribe button and please subscribe to my football channel as well. Link is pinned on top of the live chat. On that channel, I talk about loads of different football teams, and I do other watch-alongs on there as well, live watch-alongs. Manchester United's watch-alongs I keep on this channel because this is a Manchester United channel. When Lee Gunner go now, given that Miners said he's a Minard said he's a fake fan, and now he can't go to Sirs either. Where can he go now? Yeah, I know, because they've been saying to Lee Gunner, if you can't see what Arteta is doing, you can F off down the lane, mate. Well, they can no longer say that, can they? And they can no longer say, oh, what do we think of Tottenham? Shit. What do we think of shit? Tottenham. Thank you. That's all right. We hate Tottenham. We hate Tottenham. Them fans can no longer do that because they've absolutely literally sold their soul by supporting a rival. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Shall I show you why they did it? Because of PR and traction. That's why. Because there's so much PR bollocks in football at the moment, and I'm sick and tired of it. Fans who lowered the standard of my football club. Not just in my football club, but loads of other teams' football clubs. The English fan base has got to be the most deluded ever. I mean, would you ever hear Celtic fans say, oh, I'm supporting Rangers to help us win an SPL title? No, you wouldn't. And would you have AC Milan fans supporting Inter Milan? No, you wouldn't. Would you have Madrid fans supporting Barcelona? No, you wouldn't. So why on earth are we doing it in this country for? Why? Why is there so much PR rubbish? I don't understand it. I really don't. Shall I tell you why? Because it's all for clicks, retweets, likes, everything. It's as simple as that. You have to agree with me on that. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. But it sums football up these days. Sums football fans up. They don't have the minerals to call stuff out, where I do. I know for sure that it's been unacceptable in the way we've been performing this last decade or so. Let's have it right here, yeah? We're Manchester United. We're meant to be a so-called elite football club. One of the clubs I am on loan at's Real Madrid. They are elites. And hopefully, like I say, they're going to win another UCL. And I've always liked Real Madrid because of David Beckham and Cristiano Ronaldo played to them. And also, like I said, I can't wait to see Mbappe playing for Real Madrid next season. That's going to be absolutely gold. It really is. Will the Goonies be supporting West Ham on Sunday? Yeah, they will be, Michael Chelsea FC, only for West Ham to let them down, because let's have it right here. There's no way Man City are losing at the Etihad on Sunday. Let's have it right here, yeah? There's just no way it's happening, because Man City are relentless at home. And even if they're not playing well, they will find a way through because of Haaland, De Bruyne, Jack Grealish. Arsenal fans can think, oh, because Ederson's injured, we got a good chance. Well, look at Ortega. What a backup goalkeeper he is. Man City got two outstanding backup goalkeepers, so even if Ederson is out injured, it's not going to be a big miss because Ortega is absolutely fantastic. But it makes you wonder why Son Heung-min missed that chance, because usually Son Heung-min goes round the goalkeeper. What he should have done was went round the goalkeeper and end to the bottom right-hand corner in the net, but instead he decided to shoot it straight at Ortega. Ortega made himself look strong, stood still like a statue, and then when the ball came close to him, he saved it. But it makes you wonder, did he really miss that on purpose? Because Tottenham fans would give him stick if it meant Arsenal would win the league. Even if Tottenham drew that game, Arsenal would have been top on goal difference, but doesn't necessarily mean Arsenal would have still won the league, because Man City probably would have ended up with the better goal difference still. So, yeah, but if Man City do slip up on the final day, it'd be absolutely crazy. Endrick is Real Madrid's bound as well. I tell you what, that team is elite, mate. That's why they are serious winners. Their president last season, Perez, came out and said that is not the standards of Real Madrid Football Club. When they got knocked out to Man City and struggled in La Liga, straight away he said, look, that is just not the standards and the culture to this football club, which just goes to show they're elites. This is why Real Madrid win a lot of things, because they have elite mentality. But just imagine, right, if you were Galatasaray fan supporting Fenerbahce, or say something like that, would they go and do that? No, because I tell you what, they will hunt you down. They'll find your address, and within an hour, they'll be at your property, and you would have to get out there fast because they will hunt you down. Them fans do not take any messing around whatsoever. So, why is it in this country football fans have to support rivals? Or it's crazy, absolutely crazy. Well, the brown envelope ones do, but not us realistic fans. We will never do a thing like that, honestly, because we have more respect for our football club. The ones who do that do not have any respect for their football club whatsoever. It's like if you did it in other countries, my goodness me, you better get out there quick because they will hunt you down fast. And you better make sure you don't go to the football stadium either because it will get real peak. Rioting will start. It'd be like a bloodbath, man, honestly. So why is it we have to do it in this country? It's because of social media, and that's why they think, oh, retweets and that. And to make matters worse, AFTV did a live watch-along of Spurs against Man City on an Arsenal fan channel. I mean, make that make sense, right? How on earth can they do that? It's crazy, absolutely crazy. But it sums things up these days, it really does. But my football club on Sunday, I really want us to get one over in a fraudulent Wolverine, and I do not want him at this football club. If we get the fraudulent Wolverine to Serby, then I'm sorry, it's going to get real peak for Manchester United. And I don't want waistcoat fraud either, Gareth Southgate, because again, it will get real peak. I just want an elite manager who understands the Manchester United culture. That's it, isn't it? Culture. I want a manager who understands the culture, and I want the manager to play the United way, because the way we've been playing at the moment, this isn't United! As Johnny Mimrels goes, this isn't Chelsea! But this isn't United. I don't know what this is at the moment. This is like, we're not playing like a Premier League side. We're playing more like a Football League side at times. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Even though we had a good win against Newcastle, letting in them 2 goals was a disgrace. The Zebra shouldn't get anywhere near our clubs. Completely agree here, Brian. .csc. Absolutely no chance. Because to me, he's not exactly done brilliant at Brighton this season. Let's not get right here. Yeah, they've been bang average, and they didn't do very well in the Europa League either, did they? Danny Welbeck has done a good job for Brighton. Gary Neville says, back at Balls ruled. Yeah, I know. Why do you think I went on a rant about it? And obviously, I had a couple of mutants on that video. Typical brown envelope fans. Really is. Sticking up for a Sky Sports pundit. It's like, why not call it out, yeah? You're an ex-Manchester United player. Surely you know this isn't acceptable. And obviously, Gary Neville used to stick up for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as well, which I get that because Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is literally his friends. But it's like these ex-players and pundits just chat absolute bollocks. Jarring, man. Absolutely jarring. I can't stand it. This is why on YouTube I only listen to real fans, not any PR channels. I listen to Lee Gunner, Johnny Mimrals. I listen to Saeed TV as well, because he's absolutely fantastic, Saeed TV. And obviously, I went on his channel recently. He did a phone-in show, and I phoned into his show, and I absolutely teared my football club a new arsehole. I teared the Glazers a new arsehole. I teared the Bulls ruled a new arsehole. I mean, I only had 5 minutes to get my point across. There's many more things I wanted to talk about, but it made me laugh at how many fans actually said they wanted Roberto De Zerbi as the next Manchester United manager. Why do you want him for? What good is he going to do? To me, he is absolutely useless. I said on Side TV's show, I don't want him anywhere near my football club. It's absolutely ridiculous. Ansley straight robbing wages at United. I mean, look, absolutely conning a living out in this sort of club, like so many players are done. Anthony Martial, look at how many years he's been conning a living out in this football club, refusing to leave the football club because he's being paid the big bucks. Well, I'm glad his contract is nearly up because he'll no longer be able to con a living out in this football club. And also, so many players need to go, like Scott McTominay. He's not good enough to be starting matches. He's a good player, but he's not a starting 11 player. Ericsson, not a starting 11 player anymore. Legs are gone. Get rid. Varane, he's leaving. Legs are gone. Casemiro, half the time this season, legs are gone. But Casemiro's being played out position, Mr. Joshy J. And what? And what? Yeah? Stop making excuses. Call out his poor performances. I have this season. I've been calling him out because to me, Casemiro has been absolutely abysmal. Is that it right here, yeah? He's been shocking. Yeah, we better sure none of those players come our way. Absolutely, you don't want them anywhere near Chelsea, Michael.Chelsea FC. Your football club got to bring in some more experienced players because you can't keep bringing in kids, otherwise you'll never get anywhere. And it's like this AI scouting system, what they use in the MLS and that, based on data. Based on what data? You need proper coaches in charge. I never understand why Clown Lake did that, but there you go. It is what it is. Maybe you can explain to me, as you both support Chelsea, why they did that, because I don't really understand it. I really don't. But it's like, I hope my football club never do that because I will be absolutely seething if we brought in an AI scouting system based on data. And another word what fans like to use is the context. Context of what? Context of what? Yeah? What's the context of Manchester United at the moment? Can someone explain to me what the context is? And what phase is this manager in? Is he in phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, phase 4, phase 5, phase 6? Or is he on level 3000 or something? Because people say, what phase is Xabi Alonso in? Xabi Alonso, if he gets a win or draw against Salzburg this weekend, he's gone unbeaten the whole season in the Bundesliga. Varane has been linked with Chelsea already. The source is Football 365 and a few other outlets. You guys think Varane's still got legs left? I mean, to me, he's done a solid job for Varane, but he hasn't been outstanding this year. So I can see why the football club want to move him on because obviously he's not been great, and I believe his legs are gone. Sadly, it's a shame because I do like Varane, but he's been very unlucky with injuries this year. But I'm not using injuries as an excuse, like what so many fans have done, and this manager keeps using injuries as an excuse because in football, it's part and parcel of football, I'm afraid. You're meant to deal with the injuries. Find a way through it. Start upping your game, yeah? Stop giving these players a free pass. This is what is frustrating me the most. I find it so jarring just listening to fans talk absolute rubbish. Other clubs linked with Varane so far are AL Nasser, Al Nasser, that's it, said it right eventually, and Juventus. Wouldn't surprise me if he joins up with Cristiano Ronaldo, to be honest, because that's who he plays for, Al Nasser. He plays for them, Cristiano Ronaldo, and obviously they're one of the richer teams in Saudi Arabia. And even though he's about 38 years old, Ronaldo, or 37, whatever he is still scoring loads of goals, and no doubt about it, he's going to be in the Portugal squad in the Euros, which I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest, if Portugal actually go and win the Euros because of Cristiano Ronaldo. But whatever way you look at it, for Manchester United now, it's crunch time. The summer, we got to get it right. There's so many areas we need to improve on. A new CDM is a must for me. We need some new centre backs. Release Johnny Evans because we should have never bought a 36-year-old back to the football club. So release him. And midfielders as well. We could do another solid midfielder and a solid backup striker as well. It's over to you now, Ineos. You've got to get this right. Otherwise, get out. It's as simple as that. But it takes time, Mr. Joshy J. Time for what? Time for what? Yeah? It's like, does Xabi Alonso need time? No, he doesn't. Because look what he's doing at the Bundesliga. Says Fabregas. an ex-Arsenal player. He got promoted in his first season, so does he need time? Give it time, give it time. You know, it's all for PR and clicks and views. You do not need time. If we have the right balance and structure, we will be successful again. It may take about 3 to 5 years or 5 to 8 years before we get a team what we really want, but I'm here for the journey. Because I'm not turning my back on my football club. I'm no Brown Lake fan. Let's hang it right here, yeah? I carry on landing the minerals to my football club, and I absolutely love interacting with you lots as well. My chat is absolutely lit. Alright, I get a few mutants sometimes in the live chat, but I put them in the bin, and so do my moderators as well, which all my moderators are absolutely fantastic. That's on here right here, yeah? You are the reason why I carry on making YouTube videos, and the support has been absolutely incredible. We are not far off from that historic 1K now. When I started my YouTube journey, I never imagined myself getting anywhere near the 1K. Now it's nearly a reality because of you guys. You guys have made it possible. So if you are a football fan and you like your F1 as well, please hit the subscribe button and let's increase the Mr. Joshy J army. Keep landing it. The real ones are listening 100%. Yeah, they are. There are plenty of real ones in my chat. But like I say, any mutants, they just get put in the bin. It's as simple as that. But going forward now for Manchester United, I just want us to end this Premier League season on a high. It's been an absolutely horrific Premier League season. I've never known it as bad as this. I've never known us to have the lowest points total, a minus goal difference, which that's just not sustainable whatsoever, having a minus goal difference for an elite football club like Manchester United. It really isn't. It's crazy, absolutely crazy, but it's not been all the goalkeeper's fault, it's been the defenders as well. Last season, when Varane and Martinez were fit, that was a dream partnership. We kept so many clean sheets last season when De Gea was still in goal. But this season, our defending has been absolutely atrocious and just not sustainable whatsoever with the goals we've been conceding. To have a minus goal difference is an absolute disgrace. Honestly, I've never known it so bad as this. Let's just have a look on my iPad a second. Let's see the table. Let's see exactly how many goals we conceded, what goal difference we're on. Because it's not pretty, I tell you. Just about to load up my iPads now. Football. Oh, Southampton won 3-1. They're into the playoff final. Congratulations to Southampton. So Leeds and Southampton will be battling it out for an immediate return to the Premier League table. Here we go. Man United, goal difference, -3. 57 points. We're on the same points as Newcastle, but Newcastle got a much better goal difference. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. How are we on a -3 goal difference? Can someone tell me, please? Unacceptable at the highest level, infuriating. As a football fan for nearly 25 years now, that is just nowhere near good enough. And I can't wait on Monday to go through all results from this season in the Premier League. Yes, I know we have one more game in the FA Cup and that, but I will be going through all our results in the Premier League this season, and some of them are just been shocking. We got over the line in some of them when we shouldn't have really done, but at times we well and truly got beaten, and rightly so as well, because it's just crazy how we've fallen, how the mighty fallen, honestly. But anyway, I am going to wrap this up now, people. Thank you so much for your company this evening. Big up to Michael.ChelseaFC. Big up to Brian CFC, Josh in the live chat, and Tom as well. You're all legends. Thank you all for your company. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I'll be back with another emergency meeting probably tomorrow night. Sunday night, I'll be doing one about the Brighton game. Then Monday, I'll be back with another one going through all the Premier League scores this season throughout the whole entire Premier League season. Big up to you Sunday. Yeah, I may go live tomorrow. I'll wait and see. Depends if I got a lot to talk about or not, if I hear any breaking news and that. But thank you all so much for the support. Appreciate all your company. Enjoy the rest of your evening and have a great weekend.